So, principle number one. What is principle number one? Save a tenth of your income. Brethren, the Bible clearly teaches us that everything starts with a seed. There are two places we save, brethren. We save in heaven and we save on earth. Now, I'm not going to dwell much on the heaven part. Just know that you need to tithe, you need to give your offerings, you need to give your seed, you need to give your first fruit, and all these things that have been taught thoroughly in this ministry. So I'm not going to bother with that because you already know about that. You have open heavens, you have opportunity, you have great advance because of what you give spiritually. But that's your spiritual side. Now, let's talk about physically. What happens to the money that we save? Listen. Here's the first sign that you really need to save. If what you have in your hand is too little, then you're staring at seed, brethren. And that seed ought to be planted in the ground of your life. I already told you earlier on, what is the ground of your life? The ground of your life is your abilities, your gifts, your talents, your strengths, whatever it is. These are the ground of your life. And what you need to be doing is taking a portion of that seed and begin to invest it in that so that it may grow. And there's no way you're going to grow, brethren, unless you begin to take a portion of what you have and begin to put it into the ground of your seed. Now, I want to mention something, that everything that I'm teaching you is coming off the 7 Principles seminar material, of which there is a DVD that you've seen over there that's going at 300 kwacha for the ministry. You can be able to buy that so that you begin to get a foretaste of what will be happening on the 8th. At the same time, these notes that I'm telling you are coming from the little booklets that you see there going at 100 kwacha, and those will be able to further amplify what I'm saying. These are very critical for the seminar itself because that's what will be able to help you sort of like follow along. But so everything is in there. I'm not going to go through detail here because we're just giving you an overview. So there you have it. So if you have too little in your hand, it's seed and you ought to be saving. And the idea is that you begin to take a tenth of whatever you're making and putting it away. Now some people get confused. Which tenth? Look, say you earn 1,000 kwacha for argument's sake. The tenth belongs to God. So tenth is a tithe, leaving you with 900,000 kwacha, of which that's your 100%. So 10% of 900 kwacha is now your new tenth. And that 10% you save away. And you don't save for a rainy day. Rich people don't save for rainy days. They have contingencies. And we'll be talking about what those contingencies are at the seminar. But here's what you need to know. A tenth of that income begins to be put away, and that's the seed to your future. So many people have had great opportunities that they have failed to take advantage of simply because they chowed over the seed. They eat through everything that they have, including their seed. I mean, our ancient old people knew that you have to keep a tenth, and that tenth is actually kept on the rafters. When they planted, seed was kept, and they knew that you don't touch the seed come rain or shine because it's for the next season. So why can't we do that in this day and age? Let's move away, brethren, from the spirit of always chowing everything that we find. The problem with most poor people is they always eat their seed. Stop eating your seed. Tell your neighbor, stop eating your seed.